difficult financial struggle right now, and those financial worries are just piling up, and you can't get it out of your mind. Even today, while you're sitting here, those financial worries just keep coming back to you. But God promises you, He says, if you'll put me at the center of your finances, make me the foundation of your finances, then I will meet your needs. I will see you through any storm. I'll give you stability in the storms of life. I will watch over you, and I will guide you through. Jesus told about another guy who was me-centered rather than God-centered in his finances. This guy made the center of his attention material things and his bank account and his stocks and everything that he owned, he thought he owned. Look at it with me in Luke 12:16. The ground of a certain rich man produced a good crop. Now let's stop right there and underline rich man, because I know some of you are probably already thinking, well, this doesn't relate to me because I'm not wealthy. This doesn't relate to me. I'm going through a financial struggle right now. This doesn't relate to me. I'm not like this guy because he's rich. But remember, more than half the world lives on less than $2 a day. And they would love to have your financial struggles. Remember that, half the world lives on less than $2 a day. And so if you're on welfare in America, you're rich compared to the rest of the world. So every one of us is rich. Every one of us is wealthy. We just compare ourselves to, people around us. I'm not rich. I'm not wealthy. No, we all are wealthy. If you live in America, you're wealthy compared to the world. And so this is something we all need to listen to. We all need to take account of. Well, let's go on. It says the man thought to himself, what shall I do? I have no place to store my crops. Then he said, this is what I'll do. I will tear down my barns and build bigger ones, and there I will store all my grain and my goods. And I'll say to myself, you have plenty of good things laid up for many years. Take life easy, eat, drink, and be merry. But God said to him, you fool, this very night your life will be demanded from you. Then who will get what you prepared for yourself? This is how it will be with anyone who stores up things for himself, but is not rich toward God. This guy was me-centered rather than God-centered in his finances. Just look at the number of personal pronouns in this passage. There are 11 of them. He says, I'll do this and I'll do that and I'll tear down my barns and I'll build bigger barns and I will store everything here and I will do this in the future and I will eat, drink, and be merry. I will do this. I will do that. This guy had an I problem. It was egonomics. He made two giant mistakes. Number one, he thought it was all his. He thought he owned it. And we don't own anything. God says we're just a steward of material things, because maybe you are a steward of it for 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 years. But then you can't take it with you, so you pass it on to someone else. That material thing lasts that long. You're just a steward of what God has given you. But this guy was saying, I'm just a self-made man. I've earned everything. It's all mine. I own this. He didn't realize that you don't own anything on this earth, but he said, it's mine. I did it. And some of you are thinking, I'm a self-made man. I'm a self-made woman. I've earned this. This is mine. I own this. We all start to think that, and it's very dangerous. First, because it's a lie. I mean, who gave you the ability
God.
to
Oh, Jésus de Nazareth.